That box said fragile, just like their reality.
Whoa!
What's up, y'all? You guys know the damn deal. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the video. It helps the channel out a lot. And I'll stop yakking, and we'll get on with our reactions to WandVision. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I got myself my good friends over there, Dustin and Morgan Drace. How you doing over there, Draces?
Very excited.
Very excited.
Very excited. This is, I mean, like, I gotta say, we've been saying this a bunch, you know, like the Marvel shills that we are. This show has been a delight. We're doing WandVision. We're up to episode 7 of season 1, and this show has been becoming more and more engaging, more and more exciting. The possibilities are kind of blooming in a bunch of ways, and you know, now we're getting close to the end game. I mean, because there's 9 episodes in this season. Oh, I didn't even realize that.
See what you did there.
It's called Breaking the Fourth Wall.
Interesting.
And you know, and we know that there's just 2 pieces of it. I know that, and I know that there's a stinger. Breaking the Fourth Wall, that means that we're going to Community, we're going to Parks and Rec, we're going to The Office territory.
I think this is Modern Family.
Modern Family, right.
But that's what everybody's been saying, that this is the most obvious of the era.
That's like the next stylistic sitcom format that it feels like would lend itself, where characters literally address the camera and they kind of talk about their feelings and they talk about that stuff. Everybody is going to kind of be participating in it, whereas like the kids were kind of like with the Malcolm in the Middle sort of setup.
They were like super, it was like doing like what Dewey would do in like Malcolm.
Exactly.
You know, like, or like that was like, that's huge for that show.
Yeah,
so,
I think so.
I've never seen Modern Family, so like if they do nail it,
I won't know.
I won't know.
I've seen it a little bit. I mean, you know, basically, if you've seen The Office, The American Office, or you've seen any of the kind of or Community or any of that type of shit, they're basically going to. It's going to be a lot of kind of faux documentary, shaky cam zoom ins and outs and stuff like that. I think that's going to be all over this fucking shit, because I feel like once we get past this era of TV, then we're out of the bubble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or and maybe that's what the stinger kind of like entails. Maybe that's like what it's like, where it's like, no, Westview is kind of done, or like the whole world is Westview, or whatever. Or it's going to be a big hodgepodge. You know, like it's hard to say like where this thing's going. All right, cool. Well, we appreciate y'all very much, and if you guys want to give the channel a little bit of support and also unlock a bunch of exclusive content, a couple different ways you can do that. The simplest, cheapest, easiest way is to hit that like and that subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. It helps us it helps people find the channel. Always chasing that algo. You know the goddamn deal. And then also, if you guys want to unlock exclusive early access to these episodes, because we shoot these on Fridays. We don't shoot these on Thursday nights like some fucking psychos do. Like I enjoy my sleep and stuff like that, you know, contrary to popular belief. But if you want to grab some exclusive, the exclusive early access to that, you can head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/SeanTankTop. Hit us up at the Vassal tier, the $8 tier. That gives you early access to all of our MCU Disney Plus coverage. So once we're done with this and we move on to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you're going to get early access to that. You're going to get early access to the Loki TV show, which is coming up later in the year, which I'm fucking super excited. Which that's going to be some more wiggity bullshit too. That by the way, that's going to be a wild, weird, fucking reality bending guy. Appreciate y'all very much. Let's get this thing going, huh?
Yeah, let's just do it.
I want to see this shit. She's turning into a superhero.
Mm-hmm. She's turning into a fucking mutant over there.
Oh, a mutant.
How many times are we going to watch Vision die? How many times? Oh, my God.
It's like Martha Wayne, man. Every time.
He's the new Martha.
Welcome to Clown Town.
Hell yeah.
I like that they they timed it perfectly so that she said fudge.
So it's gonna be like The Good Place where she's like, "You forking kidding me?
Yeah.
You asshole."
Why can't I say fork?
If you're trying to curse, you can't hear.
Are you cussing at me? What the cuss are you talking about?
Eat a bag of heck.
Intentionally expanding the borders of the false world we created.
Oh, flashbacks. Sweet.
Haha.
Oh, no.
We are gonna get so fucking wild with this.
Taking a quarantine style staycation.
Quarantine style. Too close.
It's too real.
That's like every Halloween in my 20s.
Yeah.
Passing the fuck out, hung over his shit.
Sounds like The Office.
Yeah.
Oh, it's totally
Yeah.
This is The Office.
Yeah, Office, Modern Family, Community, Parks and Rec. I mean, that's what we're doing here. Uh-oh. I'm not like on this big whole thing like where like this guy is like a secret whoever. I think he's just a fucking moron, but like he is
Yeah.
unlikable as hell.
He gets a military guy.
I don't think it's deeper than that. I think he just wants Vision.
Who knows? I mean, like
weaponize
we'll
it.
see. I know that people have hit us a bunch for being so conspiratorial about Agnes, but it's like
She's acting weird. I'm sorry.
she's always
Agnes
been
acts
right. I can explain why this military guy is doing what he's doing. There are some things that Agnes has done that I just can't explain. You know what I mean? Oh Jesus! Look at this.
Clowns.
I love it.
You're the new clown? For rehearsal with the escape artist.
Oh, is that Darcy? Escape artist. Get it? Oh.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
I have no answers.
Great.
It's like, what? She's losing
She's
it.
losing it.
Things that kids want to hear from their parents.
I know.
It's one split end away from cutting her own bangs.
Again, this thing is getting so quarantine close right here.
Also teased an even more mysterious newcomer who is Monica Rambeau's engineer friend.
Major Goodner, Captain Rambo.
I like how everybody was thinking that this character was going to be like this big reveal, and it's just like some military person. You know what I mean?
This is true. What is it?
It's going to create have a protective thing around them so they can drive into the hex without it changing their consciousness type thing, and without rewriting them. You know.
Fun. I'll go out with you, but I'm ordering a lobster.
I mean, he is super tall. I mean, he's got that going for him.
Oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I'm a children's safe.
That I don't know.
Are your children even children?
Yeah.
You know. Honestly, sometimes some of these changebacks, I'm like, keep them. Like that.
Yeah, keep them out. It's nice.
Oh my God.
Okay, it's crumbling. It's going nuts.
Ah!
Oh, the bird's back.
They blew up the bird again.
Feeling depressed?
Oh, commercial.
Oh.
Do you just want to be left alone?
Oh, is this like a Olestra or whatever the fuck is it?
Yeah.
Like this, yeah.
Side effects include feeling your feelings, confronting your truth.
I love always a depression medicine. Like side effects include depression.
Okay, this is like the first like solo scene we've ever gotten with her.
With her, yeah. Or in her
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
You're quiet, Agnes.
Ooh.
On the inside.
He can hear people's thoughts, though, you think?
He's got like more of like kind of a telepathic kind of connection
Yeah.
with the world a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ralph says I sugarcoat things, but 10-year-old.
Who's Ralph? Where is he?
Where the fuck is this Ralph motherfucker? God damn it. Come on. Now what'll be interesting is like, is the car gonna be incognito, but she won't, the car disguise itself once it's inside.
Oh.
Ooh.
And it can't get in there?
It's almost like an inverse of Vision. Like she gets possibly destroyed getting into it, you know?
Oh
What?
my God. Oh, fuck. She's gonna get sucked in again.
Shit. Third time's a charm, and she's gonna be totally changed when she goes back in.
Oh, no, she got out.
Oh, wow.
No.
She's not gonna. She's jumping in, dummy.
Yeah, she's
oh,
going.
What are
Here
you
we go.
doing? Why would you do this?
Oh man.
Ooh. Oh, weird.
She's gonna get her pants back.
Get those motherfucking fish pants back, goddammit. Come on.
Oh wow, we got a little.
Oh, she's.
Whoa, photon.
Yeah.
She a superhero now. Because that was like dialogue from Captain Marvel, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at her eyes.
Oh, shit. She's got a cool fucking Instagram filter on her fucking shit. That's awesome.
Wanted to kill me?
Yes. Another red light? Oh.
No cop, no stop. Dude, there are so many Jim look at the camera moments in this show right now.
Yeah.
What I don't get is why you can't leave the hex.
We gotta watch you die a third time.
Yeah. Probably.
Thing is about Vision.
Get out of my house.
Hayward was trying to bring him.
Ooh.
Superhero landing. She gonna do a superhero landing.
Ooh.
Oh, she passed.
Superhero.
Superhero now.
Superhero landing.
Woo! Superhero landing. Yeah, that's really hard on your knees.
The lies I've told are the ones you put in my mouth.
Oh, shit. She's gonna be like, go ahead, do it.
Do it better. Take me out.
Oh my God, she's doing like a Sam Jackson. You want my blood? Take my blood.
Young lady, I think you overstayed your welcome.
Yep.
Wanda.
Uh-oh, here we go.
What's going on with this lady?
We're reading too much into Agnes, you know? Like, are you watching the same show?
That box said fragile, just like their reality.
Wow.
Come on!
Okay, it's time to run some people over, especially those kids. Just run those kids over.
Run those kids over.
Come on.
Sitting, talking to you. When I...
Who are you talking to?
Also, he has a microphone.
That's so fucking funny.
A cup of tea, hon.
Oh my God, look at this house.
Her house is creepy.
Where are the kids?
In a pie.
Oh,
They're in the
They're in the
sandwiches.
sandwiches, right? Yeah.
God.
Are they?
That-
This show is so hilarious. Like now, I'm thinking like the rabbit is like one of the kids or some bullshit. The cicada
Other
is
kid
one of
is
the
a
kids.
fly.
They might be.
I don't want to hear shit about not giving Agnes a chance.
Yeah, no. Agnes seems totally fine. We're reading too much into it.
This is a haunted house.
I know, right?
She a witch. She wants to eat those children.
There's a fucking Pennywise down in here. You know what I mean?
It's Dexter. This is like now she's in Dexter. Agnes is a kill room.
Oh my God, right? And then we run into like John Lithgow or something. Ooh, spooky.
Telling you, she's a spooky witch.
No, she's Agatha Harkness. She's always been Agatha Harkness.
We're gonna meet Ralph, you think?
Dude.
Didn't we see Ralph?
No.
Like, cooking
No,
burgers?
no, we've never seen Ralph.
No,
We've
never seen
him.
Ralph.
I thought he was cooking burgers one episode.
No, I don't think so. Because I would have seen in my YouTube algorithm some guy with like a red arrow and a circle video would have showed up. Who's Ralph? Like, ooh, look at all
Is
this.
that skulls?
Yeah.
Oh, she's
my God,
totally
the
innocent.
Necronomicon.
She got the Necronomicon. She got skulls.
Here we go.
The name's Agatha Harkness.
Yeah.
Yup. What the heck?
Oh, we get her show.
Oh, it's her show now.
This is so fun.
Oh, so she made him.
Interesting.
She was the one.
Yeah.
And I killed Sparky too.
We knew that, bitch. We knew that.
Yeah.
Bitch, we've been knowing you killed that dog.
Of course.
Yeah.
Killed that dog.
And to be fair, like I probably wouldn't have put the whole Agatha Harkness together without the internet, and I'm being completely transparent about that. But like, it's hard to miss.
No,
like,
but I had heard that Agatha Harkness was like a good character when it came to Wanda.
Well, I mean,
or
like
something.
it's complicated. It's complicated, but
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
but
'Cause
I
didn't
feel
go
like
too deep into it, but
here we go.
okay. Purple flowers. So when
Right,
we see
it's all
purple,
over.
that's Agatha. Yup, purple.
Snoopers gonna snoop.
Oh wait, he's.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. He's her minion, so.
And
I
we're
like this
playing
Clown Town music.
playing the Clown Town music. Oh man.
Okay, so Pietro is just totally whole cloth.
Because
Made
no,
up.
because he's like, yeah, I'm a little bit more of a Fox Studios stan.
Yeah.
You know, more than the MCU. I'm more of an X-Men guy. You know, like that's just fun episode.
Okay. Well,
Fun
shit.
stuff.
We were right, and you guys were wrong, and you.
Well,
keep
no.
the
I mean, and we
whole-
all were thinking that we were all thinking that, but last week people were like, you guys are fucking reading so much into this Agatha shit, you know, like to this Agnes stuff, and it's like, I'm like, I don't know, like it just kind of.
She's
that
acting
way.
weird.
She's been acting weird the whole time, like, you know, and so yeah.
The blurb is like, oh, she raised Wanda. It's like all different than the actual Marvel
totally.
universe.
Yeah,
So I was
right.
like, well,
Yeah.
this version of this character isn't going to be like the comic book canon of the character. So she could either be super evil or she can be super good. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not looking great. I mean, with
Either
all
way,
of
burn her at the stake.
I mean, can she do math?
Yeah,
Burn her!
yeah, burn 'em! Right, oh my god.
Does she float? Who knows?
A really good episode, and
Yeah.
now it's going to be a very, a reality-bending kind of, like, landscape, it seems like. You know what I mean? Or, like,
Yeah.
certainly, like, it's going to be a big mashup of all of the different eras and stuff. I mean, I don't think it's going to be necessarily any one set thing. Like, I don't know if there's any other television shows that they can kind of do beyond this. I mean, like maybe they will.
Yeah.
Maybe they will. I mean, I don't.
Ooh, did you notice the song "It Was Agatha All Along" was just credited as "It Was Blank All Along"? Probably because people were looking up the credits of this show. It would be a spoiler.
Maybe.
Or like they got to officially list it, you know, like on like an IMDb
Or they put it
or
on
something. And so no, but they're doing that for anyone that's going to maybe possibly come across it now. They're probably they don't want to have spoilers, because I remember that takes me back, because I remember back in 1999 I bought the fucking soundtrack, the CD soundtrack, John Williams score for episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and one of the titles of the tracks was The Funeral of Qui-Gon, or the fucking, or you know, or whatever it was, and I'm like, what the fucking
Spoiler!
Yeah, spoilers, guys, spoilers. No, but
So they learned. They learned.
This show is kind of. I mean, this was a big box checker too, insofar as it was. You know, this is a show. You know, this is a show about grief, and this is a show about people dealing with it, and this is, you know, and we're kind of, you know, all of the things that we've kind of talked about, you know, are kind of like everybody is kind of vocalizing it out loud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Vision's talking about. He's becoming aware of the fact that he died twice, you know, and he's gonna have to fucking probably die again, possibly, or whatever
That
the fuck.
shit's
You know,
heavy.
like, yeah, we'll see. I mean, you know, and you know, there's a lot of they really have kind of fully stated just the text that we've all sort of been speculating on. And now the only thing that we need to really figure out is like what she wants the kids for, and are they the cicada and the rabbit?
I think they're the rabbits. I think she turned the kids into rabbits, or
I think
There
it's
was only the one.
because
well, there was a rabbit in a cage, and then she walked down holding a rabbit. Or no, the cicada would be speedster.
Would be the green because one of the kids wears green and then the other one was like a little reddish or whatever it was, and that was a red and white bunny. Isn't that like that's a witchy thing? You turn them into. I'm going to turn you into a fucking rabbit and a cocksucking cicada. You know what I mean? Like that's what they're doing. You know, so like I think
cocksucking cicada.
Oh right. Well, haven't you heard of those out in the Southwest? Like they do that shit all the time.
No,
Like,
that's terrifying.
like you'll just be laying out in the sun, like in like Arkansas or whatever, and cicadas will come over, start sucking your dick. It's weird. Like it's really.
And then
weird.
they scream and rip their own skin off. Cicadas are terrifying. I'm sorry.
That's the spookiest blowjob I can possibly fucking think of, man. You know, this is, the show's been meta, but like this is definitely, like even like, the whole like addressing like, why am I talking to you? Why is there a documentary happening about that? I remember initially from the Office thing, I think I saw an Onion article where it was like, Office documentary crew finally has enough footage. And they kind of were poking fun at that a little bit, which I thought was funny. That was one interesting thing, was that Pietro is not somebody else that we know about.
We thought he was like from the other universe, but it's not. He's just...
Or we still don't really know what Agatha is capable of. Like, did she go pluck him from another dimension and then go
maybe,
you know what I mean, and like, and that type of thing, like there's definitely like a couple of scenarios in which like like we still don't literally know if that is who if that is like the same guy that was saving the fucking dog with the pizza in his mouth from fucking X-Men Apocalypse. Like we don't know if that's necessarily exactly the guy, but at the very least we know that he's under her control. It's not like he's not like a because people were saying like, oh, he's Mephisto, he's like whatever, like. Now, how I'll say this. I think they're just going to lean into, it's going to be the Catherine Hahn show, and they're just going to lean into her, and they're not going to get another Mephisto. Maybe we'll get Mephisto a little later in like the Multiverse of Madness. Do you guys think that that's going to happen, or do you think
as far as like magical big bad, I think it's Agatha.
Yeah,
because why would you introduce another layer to it?
Yeah, with only 2 episodes left, like why would you like introduce another higher up? Yeah,
unless it's like Ralph, but
maybe
I think
no. Well, no. I think like Ralph could possibly, maybe they would tease it and it'll lead into something else. But I would think that just for clarity's sake.
Yeah.
That, because we have a relationship with Agatha, and that's what makes it mean something when we turn her. That's why, like, it has to kind of come from there. Like, it has to come from, it was her the whole time, and they literally said that. Like, that's like why, like, those types of, I don't know, or at least that's sort of like a guiding light as far as like when I'm thinking, when my brain, because like the cool thing about this show is that it gets your noodle going, and you fucking, and you're like, oh, it could possibly be this, it could possibly be that. There's a lot of possibilities, but like most of the time, I will be like, what is like literally on screen and doing like a kind of a 1-to-1, and it's just not have as much dramatic weight as the neighbor that you had the whole time, who's been trying to help you the whole time, and then they're, and they're a fucking witch piece of shit, even though they're awesome. And Catherine Hahn's been doing amazing. She's been, she's been doing great.
So
I mean, like, I can't wait to kind of watch them really go head to head.
She killed a dog, and I still like her.
That's saying a lot.
And if you know Morgan, if you know you know Morgan, does that mean that you enjoy witchcraft more than you enjoy dogs? Or is that just the Catherine Hahn of it all? Maybe that's just she's just
maybe
been so
Catherine
delightful.
Hahn. She's the only dog killer I'll allow.
She's the only dog. Oh my god! I mean, yeah.
My dog is giving me the dirtiest look right now.
She's like, don't you bring any Catherine Hahn's over here. You don't fucking no Catherine Hahn's over in this house. Okay, here's another big question. Like, is Vision gonna die again?
Yes.
You think so?
Maybe. Is this show gonna have more than one season?
See, that's another thing, because I think that they've certainly designed it as like a one-off season. I think.
Yeah.
I think, right? Yeah. I mean,
I feel like they're gonna have to kill old boy again.
Is it about acceptance? Is it about acceptance, and is it about taking grief and taking those things and making it hopefully, I mean, like it's about the only thing that you can really do that's any good with grief is to make you kind of maybe love the things in your life more fully. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's
you know?
gonna be Wanda and Vision together gonna have to like come to the conclusion that she has to let him go, and it's gonna be, and everyone's gonna cry. It's gonna be real sad.
Yeah.
You think
I
he's
wonder.
gonna,
I
like,
wonder.
live?
I am 100% 50-50 on this. I really don't know. I mean, because MCU doesn't want to kill anybody. We got a Loki show.
Yeah.
We watched him get strangled to death in the beginning of Infinity War. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't really want to watch him die again.
No, because I mean, we're gonna get to keep the kids.
They did stop aging.
I think we're gonna keep them.
Okay. But they'll only be in rabbit and cicada form.
Yes. You'll just see them in Stephen Strange's office, like in a cage.
Yeah. Or the collector will find him.
You'll be
The
like,
collector will find him.
right, exactly. Or like he'll have his cape will be up and like the cicada will be like chewing into it like a moth or whatever. It's like these goddamn fucking kids that are these foster animals that I took on as a favor, or whatever.
They're a rescue.
Yeah, I see. My whole thing is I wonder if, again, like everybody thinks that Wanda's going to be the straight up villain of the multiverse of madness, and I just don't see that. I don't see that coming because and that kind of goes back to like my whole 1-to-1 thing where it's just like her and Doctor Strange don't have a relationship, so there's no dramatic tension or weight within that relationship that it doesn't mean shit other than it's just crazy
Both
broads
really
are going a little
powerful
crazy, you know what I mean? Like, and so that kind of and to me that would be very kind of boring and a little ill-advised. But I do think that them teaming up to maybe go get the kids. Like what if Agatha just goes, I'll take the children with me, and then she fucking, even though I don't know if Agatha's going to be in
What if
multiverse.
Agatha goes to the mutant universe with Pietro and they gotta go chase him into the mutant verse, and Wolverine shows up and goes, hey,
go fuck
forget about
yourself.
it.
Go fuck yourself.
Wolverine.
Wolverine's famous line.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
forget about it.
it.
Snickerdoodles.
Does it hurt when you cut the gabagool? Every time.
I would love to see Wolverine eating gabagool.
Some gabagool. Hey, come over here.
Hey.
Like, no, but the like,
Agnes, you killed the dog? What was it, barking?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I do think that Catherine Hahn and I think that Agatha Harkness is going to be probably an entity unto this show itself. Like, I don't know. I just don't see her kind of carrying on into the next movie, into like a multiverse of madness, So Monica is like a photon Captain Marvel-ish type of a fucking character. It seems.
I know nothing about what her powers are or who she is.
I don't really. I don't know her powers. I just know that Monica Rambeau eventually becomes a character like Photon, and then takes up the mantle of Captain Marvel. I think at some point is that kind of like she like her initial kind of thing is like I'm Photon, and then she becomes the new Captain Marvel at some point.
And I'm like, when you have an original name like Rambo, you're really gonna trade it in twice?
Yeah.
Your name's
Apparently,
Rambo
I mean,
already.
like Photon Rambo Photon. That's pretty good.
She
Photon
should've-
Rambo. That's got
Photon Rambo, that's kind of
Photon
cool.
Rambo's got some power.
Captain
to it.
Rambo. Yeah.
Captain Rambo would be so badass.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but then you have no secret identity.
Well,
That's
I guess
true.
you're
That's
right.
true. That's true. Yeah, I mean, like I thought that was fun, and I think that they're just now we're at the beginning of like kind of cashing in all of the clues and stuff like that that we've and there are some questions that are raised. That like kind of what goes back to like who or what is Pietro? Like, is he was he literally plucked from another dimension, or or a multiverse or whatever it is, or is he just an aberration? She's like, well, I did like a. She was like, well, yeah, I mean, like I tried drawing an Aaron Taylor Johnson, but I only saw the fucking X-Men movie, so here you go. You know what I mean? It's like
close enough.
Yeah, it's like
Good enough.
it's like a harsh rendering, you know. But you know, I think that it's gonna there's gonna be a kind of a beginning, a middle, and an end to this, and I think that it'll probably be fairly self-contained because I don't think that they have. This was designed as being like a one-off, right? I think so,
No.
or at least as far as I know. I know that they don't have any plans, but this is like apparently one of the top-rated shows out right now, if not the top-rated show. So they could get themselves a fucking, a season 2. I don't know exactly what.
Unless Ralph is Loki the whole time.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And
Yeah,
he just shows up, final scene of the final episode.
I mean,
and then Loki is season 2 of WandaVision. Actually,
oh my God, that'd be. I am 50-50. Like I could
Yeah,
totally,
I
could
don't
totally
know.
see how they would, and then I could be like, it's the MCU and it's comic, and people put that on the MCU. Like, there's no stakes in the MCU. There's no stakes in comic books. Like comic books kill everybody all the time, and they bring people back all the time
them
for the
back,
most fucking
kill them
crazy
again.
bullshit reasons ever. So like, I could see it, but if this was a curtain call for Paul Bettany, this is a fantastic way to go out. This is one of the most interesting and kind of emotionally adept stories that they've ever. This is a story. This is a show about grief, kind of in the textual things of it. I mean, it's a mystery. It's kind of like a fun like mystery kind of satire, like comedy, like in a way, at least up until this point. It's not really like an action. It's not like an action show, or I wouldn't characterize it as an action show, really.
and like last episode was just straight up like really scary. Was,
yeah,
like, one of
there's
the
been some horror elements to it, which again, I hope that they are not. I hope that Marvel is not afraid of that, and I hope that they really lean into. I mean, the multiverse of madness. I mean, you're getting Sam Raimi, Sam fucking Evil Dead 2. I'll swallow your soul, Raimi. Like you let kind of cut him loose as much as you can let him go. You know what I mean? Like, and so. Are we going to get any other one character? Like, is Doctor Strange going to show up, do you think? Or are we going to get any other big reveal? We got 2 episodes.
The only one I would think of would be Ralph. Because he's the one... No, that's the one character Agnes keeps bringing up.
That's
Ralph,
true. That's
Ralph,
true. I don't know. Wait, Morgan, I don't know. I think you're reading a lot into Ralph.
I might be, but I'm like, it's the only one that
be.
would make sense that we should get something, or like, it could be like even just a visual gag where like Ralph was just her cauldron.
It was fun. No, Ralph was Howard the Duck the whole time.
Yeah, it's Howard the Duck the whole time.
That'd be awesome. We are having a great time covering this, and we hope that you guys are having a good time going through our journey with us here. If you want to unlock a bunch of early access and exclusive content, you can head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/SeanTankTop. Hit us up at the $8 tier. You get the early access to WandaVision, to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, to Loki, as we're going to be covering all of those throughout this year in 2021. In either that or just like, if you can't do that, if you can't spring for it, then just hit the like and the subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. We really do appreciate you. And here's hoping that the kids aren't a cicada and a rabbit.
Kids are all right.
We're still on a Ralph watch.